The good news is I didn't get hurt too bad. Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning. Coming to you from the van. So I got my bike kit on today. Red, white, and blue. Yes. So what we're doing today is we have a long bike ride. And when I say long, I'm talking like 5 hours. 5 hours long. We're gonna hope to, ideally, if you could push 20 miles an hour for 5 hours, you should be able to get in 100 miles. I'll be happy if I get in between 60 and 100. It's a leisurely ride. It's mostly for time on the saddle. And when I mean the saddle, I'm talking about this bike saddle, okay? Just putting the time in on the bike saddle. Conditioning your body for the longer distances. We're doing a full Ironman triathlon training program, so it's got distance, and you have to be comfortable covering that distance, not just with your body in the positions that you're going to be in, but also endurance wise, being able to push yourself to that limit. Most of the time it's mostly mental, not physical. Your mind gives up a lot more than your body does. So even though I wasn't looking to make an educational video, here we go. We're going to learn today. Also, addition to the van, giant paddleboard. So after our 5 hour run, after our 5 hour bike, we're going into a 1 hour run. We're gonna hit the van, transition, get out on the road. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing it during this time of day, specifically for the heat training. We're all sun blocked up. As you can see, I got the sunblock, I got the PR lotion, I got the chamois lotion, everything's on. We're ready to go. So we're gonna get the bike out of here, get geared up, and hit the road, and I'll be checking in periodically, and let's get it done. Hey. How you doing? All right, we're all set. We got water bottles. Bike out real quick. So I'm gonna put you right there for a second. Actually, I can show you what I'm doing. So what we're doing is we're gonna loosen this up. Tire off, and I already pumped up my tires. I got away with words today. And we're gonna loosen this one up. And then right out. It's a little windy today. Tire goes right in the fork. She's all nice and snug. Bike computer goes on because it's gonna have to initialize. So with bike computer I use is Wahoo. There's a ton of different bike computers out there, but I like using the Wahoo. A couple of my friends, they have Garmin's, and I was thinking about maybe upgrading to a Garmin, because I want to get, so when I ride, I also have a light on the back, which just is steady flashing. Yeah, we'll put that flasher on. It's daytime. We don't need it that fast. Next on the checklist is bike shoes. And we got our key in the pouch. Alright, so we're going to get on our bike shoes now. Helmet, gloves, and lastly, sunglasses. So we're all set. We're ready to go. I'm gonna check the wind, see what direction it's coming from. Try to gauge this ride best I can. Like I said, it's gonna be long, 5 hours. So, all right, here we go. Let's get it. All right, it's time to get our bike gear on. Ready? All right, now that we're changed, we're all geared up. We got on shoes, kit, helmet, sunglasses. Bike is fully ready. And something I didn't mention on these long rides, nutrition. Okay, this is what I use. There's tons of them out there, all different kinds, all different brands, and that's what's cool about this this jersey that I'm wearing. There's pockets in the back for a cyclist to carry stuff. So I got my phone, my key. I'm gonna bring the GoPro with me. I got my nutrition with me, and we have a nutrition plan we're gonna be following, so I got plenty of it, plenty of water. A couple things I didn't mention. We do have plenty of water. My water has electrolyte in it, so that's what keeps me hydrated on the way. Also, we have a spare tire kit, so if we get a flat, we have the options to change it out. Also, since I'm not using my triathlon bike, I'm using my road bike, I do put on these aero bars, so I get used to being in the aero position at long periods of time. So that's pretty much it. Let's get going. We'll get out of here. Alright, now we're out here cruising down the road. You can see which way the wind's blowing. It looks like it's in offshore type of day, which is good when it comes to surfing later. Right now I'm just chilling in the aero position. So while I'm riding, I'm always looking down at my bike computer and to see where I'm going. And respecting most of the laws of the road, which that actually got a little hairy for a second. We had people crossing, cars coming at us, another person on a bike, a lot going on. So if my finger got in the camera, sorry about that. Just trying to be safe out here. So yeah, this is essentially what I'm looking at. Give you guys an idea. Some of the new laws they passed down here. As you see, we got runners coming at us, running on the right side of the road, which is good. So, and everybody on bikes traveling the proper way. All right, so we're only about 1 mile in, 4 minutes past, and we're gonna keep getting it. So we'll see you later. This is one of the nicer views of my ride that I like to share. in Longport, New Jersey right now. We're modestly traveling at 15 miles an hour. And we're heading down to a place called The Point, or some of us in the YouTube world know it as El Salamo. Ben gave it that name. He surfs there a lot. He's probably not going to be there today, but it's always cool when he is, to see him. Sometimes I bring the kids down here and they climb on the rocks and they get to see Ben and some of the other local pros that he'll bring into town, which is kind of cool. And it's kind of neat out here. Outdoor culture is really taking off, as you can see. Tons of people out today going on their bike rides. I saw a triathlete on a TT bike earlier. That's a time trial bike. It's like my racing bike. Show you a picture of that later. I think he went over the bridge, so we're gonna cruise in over here to Salamo. We got some chaos ensuing. And all right, so my bug computer doesn't auto pause, which is kind of cool. So we're just gonna roll over here to Salamo and check it out. Oh no, the bike computer started and it wants to resume. We need to manually pause it so it doesn't start back up. And a lot of traffic, a lot of people illegally parked. But this is famous El Salamo, which New Jersey's notoriously known for being so-called dirty, but I don't think it is. I think New Jersey is a very beautiful state. And look at the water. It's like Florida out here. It's like crystal clear, so clean, so fresh. Love it. Everybody likes to come out here to the point, walk on the rocks. Right there. That's El Salamo, if anybody is wondering. All right, just took a quick pause. We're gonna get back on the bike and head out of here. Moving on. So this part of the ride is my favorite. It's what we call here in South Jersey riding the bridges. And it's kind of cool. And I try to hurry up to cross this thing because we got traffic behind us. But you can see all the boats out there. As you can see, I try to ride as close to the curb as I can. Traffic can get past me. more of the Bay Area. It's a nice wind today, so I'm gonna try and do as much camera work as I can, but like I said, it's windy, a little bit janky, sketchy. Down the bridge, we go across the flats back there, what I call the Bay Flats. We start getting into what I call this area is Bird Beach, and it's a wildlife protected area for the birds. It's absolutely beautiful, untouched, pristine. Love just watching the waves break over here when there's a nice offshore wind. They barrel up nice and beautifully. Now we're getting ready to head around the loop. We're gonna tackle the Bay Bridge going into the north side of Ocean City, over by Dog Beach. As soon as we get over there, I'll pull you back out and continue the show. And this is the South Jersey Bike Tour by one and only Larissa Morgan. Right, so we're officially around the loop, and this is Bird Beach. That's the memorial. Young kid on a bike back in, I want to say the 80s, was hit by a car out here. And it's a shame. I believe they have a memorial ride for him every year. I forget the name of it, but it's pretty popular. A lot of people go. Speaking of memorials, we're actually going to be at one tomorrow. We're going to be doing a paddle out at the Ventnor Pier at 7:30 for Mike Urban. He was a surfer who lost his life last year in October. This Sunday is going to be his birthday, so it's the most fitting time to give him a paddle out, proper send-off at the place, one of the places he loved to surf, doing what he loved to do. That's about it. So we're coming around the bend. Not a whole lot to see. We're gonna hit the bridge soon. And so that's Dog Beach. Now we're at the bridge. And this is the bridge that takes you from Longport to Ocean City. And when you get on top, it's a beautiful view. So give me a second to get up there, and I'll pull you back out. Here we are, top of the Bay Bridge. You can see out there lots of boats, wave runners, people at the beach, and this is the whole view. Those big tall buildings you see over there, that's Atlantic City. And you can see down there in the Ferris wheel, that's Ocean City. Alright, moving on. I wouldn't come this way, but we're up here on the Ocean City Boardwalk. This is 5th Street. This is another local surf spot that I like coming to. It has a good brake, especially during hurricanes. It could pick up, and this beach can handle that, which is kind of nice. And as you can see, we got a lot of people out today. The weekend warriors. So waves are kind of small. It's definitely a longboard day. I don't really see anybody shredding out there, but so yeah, we're gonna head down to the boardwalk. We'll go hit the potty, take a quick potty break, and we'll get back on the road. Another good spot for local breaks. We're down here at 7th Street. And this is notoriously where you have 7th Street Surf Shop. And they're usually out there giving a lot of lessons right here on 7th Street Beach. It's got a good friendly break for beginners. So if you are a beginner in surfing and you want to try it down here in Ocean City, New Jersey, I suggest coming to 7th Street Surf Shop. They're right here on the beach on 7th Street. You can't miss them. Great staff. I'm friends with a lot of people that work there. They're super nice, super friendly, and they'll definitely get you headed in the right direction. And they're also local and surf this break along with 9th Street, the pier, and 5th Street. All right, heading down the boardwalk, moving on. Say cheese. Beautiful bird.
Thank you.
So he had staff on the back of his shirt. Down here in Ocean City, they have raptors that fly around the boardwalk, and handlers to keep the seagulls away from people, and to keep the seagulls where they belong, out on the beach and not on the boardwalk, scavenging for food or stealing people's sandwiches or french fries, which if you search on YouTube, there's plenty of videos of that. So, but yeah, it's a busy morning out on the boardwalk. Great for people watching if you want to come and do that. So we're actually coming up on our first hour. We're actually coming up on our first hour of riding. We're actually coming up to a stoplight, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some brakes. We're gonna take a quick pause, and bike computer should turn off. There it goes. So we're on an auto pause. We're an hour in. We've traveled 13.7 miles. It's been a little slower this morning. It is very hot. So what we're gonna do is, you haven't been seeing it, but every 15 minutes, we've been drinking some water. And now that it's the first hour, it's time for some nutrition, which normally I would eat while I'm riding, but I can't hold the camera, eat, and do the bike. So I'm gonna take a quick pause, put this down. We save the wrapper till we find a trash can, and then we throw it out there. And then we'll get it back on the road. We should be hitting Sea Isle soon, and as soon as we do, I'll pull it back out and we'll continue to film. All right, welcome to Strathmere. We're on the Kirkpatrick Causeway, heading over the bridge. This is the Strathmere Bay Bridge, and yet another beautiful area down here in South Jersey. As you can see, we have beaches. I believe that's the Duval Inn. Just very picturesque down here. A lot of boaters docked up. All right, moving. We're cruising down. I want to say Main Street, but I think this is Ocean Drive. We're now on Ludlam Island in Sea Isle. It's big Broen party town. We literally just hit the hour-and-a-half mark. Stopped at Wawa. So, all right, green light. Here we go. Safest way to cross the road here is to just go with the pedestrians. All right. We're leaving pretty much downtown Sea Isle, and next I believe we should be hitting Avalon and Stone Harbor, and we'll see you there. All right, sunshine and memories, Sea Isle City, here we go. Leaving Sea Isle, now heading to, not really sure, but when we see a Shore Town sign, I'll be sure to let you guys know. We're traveling up the Sea Isle Bridge now. Gonna cross the inlet and head to, I want to say Avalon. I think that's where we're going. Other picturesque view. Gorgeous bay, ocean, boats coming through, the jetty. That's why I love doing bike rides out Jersey Shore. It's always a good time, always a good view. Road's a little sketchy. Wind's a little sketchy right now, but we're doing okay. Speed limit's 25, we're only doing 18, so we're all right. But I like this walkway, this is kind of nice. Such a nice view. We are officially in Avalon. Let's go. All right, Stone Harbor's next. See you there. So a good thing about riding at Jersey Shore too is Jersey Wawa is like literally a staple here. They're everywhere. So we pulled the bottles off the bike. We were close to our 2-hour break. We got some electrolyte over here. I saw this. Never had it before, but it's got a ton of electrolytes. We got some water, and it's just blazing hot today. It was a lot hotter than I anticipated. So that's why we're stopping early, getting some electrolyte, getting fueled up, and then headed back on the road. All right, we'll see you soon. Little did I know that I was related to a hometown hero, Lieutenant Commander Carl Mattia, U.S. Coast Guard, Vietnam. Crazy. Never knew that was here till I just passed it, saw it, and was like, wow, I gotta capture that. So good thing I'm wearing my red, white, and blue for our veterans. All right. Good news. We made it to Stone Harbor. Yay. And I'm not gonna lie, this is we're almost at the halfway point, and this is a tough ride. So basically we've been riding for 2 hours and 9 minutes. We've done 28.7 miles, which means we're averaging not very fast, 13.3. Here's our map. It don't go any further, but yeah, we're in Stone Harbor, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hot out here, but you know, the day I do the Ironman, it's gonna be hot out there too. So that's why this is good training. My body's getting used to the heat. I'm getting used to being on that saddle for the time I'm on there. We're not going fast, but we're conditioning the body. And then on race day, I get to push it and go fast. But right now we're conditioning the body. This is all I'm doing. It's an endurance ride. I'm not trying to kill myself. We did stop. We got hydrated. We got fueled up. So we're gonna keep on pushing. My next water break is in 6 minutes, and we're gonna get on it. Hey, so we're officially in Stone Harbor, and if you've never been to Stone Harbor, there's a street, I don't know the name of it, it's like the main street, but it's kind of cool because they have this place called the Walk of Harbor Square. And there's stores literally up and down this street. It's very nice. Very friendly crowd. Lots of shops, lots of boutiques, and just like a nice day to come and spend the day, do some shopping, and just having a good time. So again, we're in Stone Harbor, and this is the Walk of Harbor Square. And hopefully we'll make it to Wildwood. If not, maybe we'll make it to North Wildwood. We're gonna try. We still have about 15 minutes left of riding, so we're gonna see how far we can make it. We'll probably get another 3 or 4 miles, maybe to the end of Stone Harbor. Then we'll be turning around and heading back. All right, we'll see you later. Hey, so another cool thing about Stone Harbor, if you've never been down here, let me turn this way because the light sucks that way, is the bird sanctuary that they have down here in Stone Harbor. And it's pretty cool. You can walk through. There's different trails, looking points. It looks like they have like a watery area in there, and you can see that they have tidal marsh, freshwater marsh, succession meadow, and an upland forest. And it talks about all the different birds. It's open from dusk till dawn. Right here they have bird sanctuary tours that you can go on as well, and this is the bird sanctuary, and it's literally plumb smack dab in the middle, smack mid. Some people know what that means. Smack mid in the middle of Stone Harbor. So so the GoPro is officially dead. It didn't make it to the halfway point, but I did. That is the road to Wildwood, and we are not going to Wildwood today. We're hunched up right here at the road to Wildwood, but we're just gonna stick here to the end of Stone Harbor. And it took us 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 29 seconds to get here. There was a lot of stops along the way. It is very hot out here. But like I said, it's all about the training. It's all about putting the time in on the saddle. So we're going to start heading back. And if I have spare time, hey, we might make it to Atlantic City. Go straight past Ventnor Pier, right to Atlantic City. But we'll see. But either way, we're getting in our 5 hours today. I don't know how we're going to feel about that 1 hour run after this, but we're definitely getting in this 5 hour bike ride. All right, so we'll see you in a little bit later. Actually, probably going to, at this point, I'm not really going to be recording much anymore. So we'll see you back at the van. And it'll be 5 hours on that bike computer. I promise. All right. We'll see you there. So I'm super excited. We made it back. The good news is I didn't get hurt too bad, and my bike didn't get damaged. The gears are a little messed up, and we're gonna have to get it in the shop to get tweaked a little bit. But I did have a fall. It was a low speed fall, and I did have my helmet on, which was good. I did get a little bit of road rash, so you can see it there on my knee, and a little bit on my elbow, and I do have a little bit on my shoulder, right there. Pretty gnarly, but other than that, I'm okay. Gonna have to get a new helmet. My helmet got cracked because when I fell, I did hit my head, so it's good I had the helmet on, and it just hit it like in a weird spot, so I'm gonna go and get checked out. But that's the damage to my helmet, which doesn't look that bad, but when you look at the helmet itself, there's actually a crack going through the helmet right here, and you can see it on the inside there. So that's a pretty significant head blow, and just like if it was somebody else or one of my kids or anything else, if it was a scene that I got called to, like a 911 scene, I would suggest that they go and get checked out. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna be fine though. I didn't have any loss of consciousness. I basically hopped right back up.
We're leaving, so parking should be easy, Barb.
The thing that hurt the most was landing on my butt and hoping I didn't tear my kit, and I didn't. But like I said, I did hit my head pretty good, but I didn't knock myself out or nothing, so I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm still gonna get checked out. But we're back. Total distance, because after I fell, I decided to cut it short. But we did 61.3 miles in 4 hours and 39 minutes. Average speed of 13 miles an hour, max speed of 35. Yeah, it was a tough day. The heat got to me. I had to stop at Wawa a few times to rehydrate. It was just a tough day to train, but I'm glad I got out there. I got 60 miles in, and I still got plenty of time before the race, so we're just gonna keep building from here. So all right, I will see you guys later. Hey, good morning. Flash forward next day. We got checked out. Everything's good. Got some ice. Been ice in the elbow all night, and it's still swollen, but it looks a lot better.